The world believed that the Louvre Museum in Paris was an engineered fortress, but there was one problem. It wasn't, at least on this day, October 19th, 2025, 9:30 a.m. 4 thieves arrived at the Louvre Museum in a truck with an extendable ladder. So, how long did it take the thieves to engineer the heist that shocked the world, stealing 8 pieces of jewelry worth a staggering $102 million? Hello, Circuiteers. The thieves at the Louvre Museum took about 4 minutes to get in and 4 minutes to get out. 4 minutes, which is the length of the remainder of this episode of the Circuit News. So, we're starting the clock now to show you the latest technology engineered to make museums around the world less easy marks. We begin with AI-driven analytics. Dressed as construction workers, 2 of the 4 thieves scaled the ladder, then used an angle grinder to cut through a window in the Apollo Gallery, home to the crown jewels. No, this wasn't a jewel heist like the ones depicted in Hollywood movies, because these jewel thieves broke into the Louvre Museum on a Sunday morning, 30 minutes after the museum first opened to the public in broad daylight. Traditional museum security, or CCTV, only records, it doesn't analyze, and it definitely can't predict or adapt. Engineers have been focused on closing those gaps with AI-driven video analytics. This technology applies advanced algorithms and machine learning to track behavior in complex environments like the Louvre. AI can detect and distinguish between priceless artifacts and the grubby paws of those pesky jewel thieves. How? By detecting rapid movements that could indicate theft or loitering. And the facial recognition analytic function can match people's faces to reference images, providing a valuable tool for jewel heist investigations. If the Louvre's security network had been updated with AI-driven video analytics, they would have received real-time data collection and analysis, allowing for an immediate response to security breaches. AI-driven analytics can also automate threat assessment by rapidly determining the severity of an incident, guiding security for the appropriate response. It all happened just a few rooms away from our girl, the Mona Lisa, which was stolen once back in 1911 and then recovered. In this latest heist, the Louvre thieves smashed 2 display cases and removed 8 pieces of jewelry adorned with thousands of diamonds and other precious gemstones. The Louvre thieves may have exploited gaps in surveillance and security response, but there's one powerful tool that they're lucky they did not face. That tool is called SmartWater, not to be confused with this bottle of H2O. DeterTech's SmartWater Forensic Liquid is a breakthrough in chemical engineering. SmartWater bonds to artifacts, clothing, and skin, providing an invisible layer that's only detectable under UV blacklight. One microscopic speck of SmartWater is all scientists need to identify which location an artifact was stolen from, the date the solution was applied, and who applied it. Mind blown. But that's not all, folks. DeterTech's SmartWater Forensic Liquid is used in other products by the company, like SmartTag, a handheld spray that security staff can use to discreetly mark intruders, and SmartTrace, a traceable liquid that can be assigned to artwork and jewels. And finally, SmartSpray, engineered to secure entry points and coat anyone attempting to break into, well, let's say a museum. If DeterTech's products had been used at the Louvre, the thieves may not have gotten away scot-free.
The 2 suspects arrested in the Louvre jewelry heist have now been in police custody for more than 48 hours.
French criminologist Alain Bauer says that the Louvre heist was on the whole as well-conceived operation, despite thieves leaving over 150 traces of evidence.
How's this for a trail? 150 forensic traces have now been analyzed, leading investigators to at least 7 people who are now in custody. Jewel thieves beware. From AI-driven video analytics to forensic SmartWater that exposes thieves wherever they run, engineers are just one of the secret weapons in museum security, helping to prevent an epic fail. And if you enjoyed this week's episode of the Circuit News, don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe for more incredible engineering. All right, Circuiteers, we did it.
We haven't rolled the credits yet.
Whatever.
And a special thank you to the Ming Hsieh Institute at USC Viterbi for making this episode possible.